आई थिंक आपने शायद ट्रेलर के अंत में शायद देखा होगा कि हमारे बीच जो केमिस्ट्री है और जो ऑब्वियसली रोल्स हम ज्यादा दिखा नहीं सकते बट देयर इज डेफिनेटली लॉट्स टू डू मैम आई थिंक इट्स अ वेरी यूनिक फिल्म इन दैट वे and I think I can speak for Disha and myself and of course she'll tell you more as well but it's unfortunately I think this kind of role isn't given to women very very often and I think we're very grateful that this is the start of something new hopefully in the industry where women can be a little bit badass. Why should all the men have all the fun?
I think whatever Tara said is completely true.
Yeah, अच्छा है भाई.
It's a Mohit Suri's film and he ensures that girls are strong not just physically but also mentally and as you can see emotionally in every way possible. And yeah, you'll see much more when you see it on 29th of July.
Sure. I like the chemistry in between both of you.
Thank you. There's even more.
Between Tara and Disha?
Between these two.
With the girls, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think a lot of people are enjoying the chemistry between Tara and Disha. I think John, you and me can leave now. Let them take over. I think first you should follow the director's vision. जो director चाहते हैं क्योंकि एक emotional thrust होना चाहिए action sequence में. सबसे जरूरी कि आपके characters क्यों एक दूसरे से भिड़ रहे हैं, And I would like to take this chance to say this. जब हम action करते हैं as actors, as heroes, when we are doing this, we have a stunt team. We have all those fighters that make us look really good on screen, ma'am. Genuinely, I think हम choreography सीख लेते हैं, उनके साथ rehearsal करते हैं. We go out there. वो अपनी जान जोखिम में भी डालते हैं. They are willing to go the extra mile to make sure that we look good. So full credit to them firstly, regardless of the film. इस film के लिए नहीं, हमेशा I just want to say, action जैसी चीज को ज्यादा कई बार importance नहीं दी जाती because लगता है कि सब मस्ती हो रही है. It's a very serious thing to be able to do action because especially जब दो actor एक साथ लड़ते हैं, we have to also take care of each other. गुस्सा दिखाने के साथ साथ एक understanding होनी चाहिए. And I think I'll take this opportunity to say that the first thing when John Abraham came on set to do the action sequences because we are supposed to hate each other. But we don't. And the good part is that he knows me for a while and he ease tha. When he came on set, he just took me camera. They were setting up and everything. हमने सब technicalities कर ली थी. He just stood and he said, Arjun, no matter what happens, safety is above all else. We don't need to injure each other or ourselves at the cost of giving the best shot because we can do a retake. But if you get injured or you injure me, it'll just put a span in the works in the bigger picture. And I think that is a very respectful thing to do as an experienced actor to come in and put me at ease that I don't need to go all out to try and prove to him that I'm acting like I'm angry or vice versa, that he's not going to come into my space to try and dominate and make me feel insecure about it. So I think full credit to having a co-actor like him who's very secure, who's very kind and who's very straightforward on the first day of an action sequence to say that puts a young actor at ease. हाँ, मैंने action जरूर किया है, लेकिन एक दूसरे actors के साथ भिड़ने के पहले you need that confidence that you're all on the same page. So director है, stunt team है, we listen to everybody, but at the end of the day, there is a chemistry that you also need to create with your fellow actor, and he, I think, deserves full credit for creating that with me because मैं चुपचाप शायद कर भी देता. But the fact that he gave me that allowed me to be comfortable and confident with him on and off screen both.
I also feel any kind of action, however good it is honestly immaterial. It's the emotion that's backed by the action that makes it special. And I think the emotion in this film is so special that the action looks good.
क्या अभी जॉन इधर खड़े तो ज्यादा बोल नहीं सकते, लेकिन क्या धूम की फ्रेंचाइज के जितने हीरोज हैं उनको डेट करने का मन करता है कभी-कभी because of how attractive they look in a film. So I remember जब धूम देखी थी, I thought John was looking outstanding, and then for me धूम 2 में जो ऋतिक रोशन लग रहे थे, I did have a small crush on him. So as a villain, I think I would go out just to hang out with Hrithik Roshan. I would go out on a date with him.
Yeah, no, I think it's just so much fun. Sometimes it's good to be bad, sir. And I think it's nice to have the opportunity to do that. I'm very new to this industry, but I think it's more exciting and fun to do something unexpected than your run-of-the-mill heroine roles, which we've seen a dime a dozen in the last many decades of this industry. So I think since we're changing, the industry is changing so rapidly, I think it's just more exciting for us as the young ones to take the baton forward and just do something different with our skill and our talent and make our voice heard. I think it's about time.
Well, I think once the perception of the audiences changes, the industry will change. It's all about people coming in, watching your films. And I feel like once audiences accept us as, the powerful ones, the strong ones, it'll automatically, everything will just fall into place. And I think I am somewhere, I feel like now spending so much time with Mohit sir that I am somewhere twisted in my head. And and I feel like that sort of thing that I had in my head came into life through this character.
Fantastic. Tara?
Ma'am, I think it's got a great deal to do with having a conversation about something that perhaps makes us uncomfortable as a society or as a people. And I think over the last few years, women have had a voice and had their voices heard. And I think the fact that we can sit here today as a group of people in a room and just have this conversation, it just makes it more interesting and more exciting for us. And the fact that we can have that conversation makes it more possible to have these roles. My next film, Apurva, that I just announced very recently, is speaking on this very subject about powerful, strong women and having their voice heard. So I think for sure there are more scripts for young actors and young women today, and I think it's great. It's about time.